Most things start out small, with just an idea backed by motivation. Tony Collier founded the Los Angeles Regional Food Bank in 1973. His vision was that no one were to go hungry in Los Angeles County. Tony Collier is proof that a person with a small idea can make a big difference. He did not live an easy life, but he used all that he had to fight hunger for those he saw struggling. Since 1973, the Los Angeles Regional Food Bank has distributed more than 1 billion pounds of food. It provides food to 300,000 people every month, and 20% of that food is fresh produce. The food bank collects food from hundreds of resources, which, with the help of 30,000 volunteers annually, distributes through a network of more than 625 partner agencies. An estimated 1.4 million people in Los Angeles County live with food insecurity, which means that approximately 16% of those who live here do not know where their next meal is coming from.
I actually started off as a volunteer myself. So it's been, a gradual transition into actually leading being a supervisor at the volunteer department. I just think just starting off from, on a personal level, when I was a volunteer, seeing the impact that I was having when I was coming out and helping, sort through a lot of food. And now I feel like I get more of a overview of the program. A lot of it revolves around recruiting volunteers. So I'm not sure how many people you've spoken with, but we have tons of food that come through our warehouse. So each day we rely on volunteers to come and help out, sort through the food. Just make sure that what we're sending out to the community is actually in good condition. So again, it revolves around a lot around recruiting and then implementing those events. And then after that, keeping the communication going with the volunteers so that they hopefully want to come back and volunteer with us again. So we get a variety of people that want to come out. So we corporate groups, we partner with Starbucks, we partner with Disney. So sometimes they want to do a team building exercise. So they come in and they help us out, let's say on a Monday or a Tuesday. So those sort of corporate events draw anywhere between 15 to sometimes up to 200 individuals. And then we also have our social groups. So we get college groups, high school groups, and then of course individuals that just want to come and help out individually.
The mission of the Los Angeles Regional Food Bank is to mobilize resources to fight hunger in our community. And the vision of the Los Angeles Regional Food Bank is that no one goes hungry in Los Angeles County. So we are serving a very large service area, which is all of LA County. And unfortunately, LA County is home to more food insecure individuals than anywhere else in the country. The good news is that food insecurity is not caused by food scarcity. There's plenty of food to go around. And so because of that, we work with many food distributors, farmers, and other donors and work to get that food back out into the community. The other thing that I think a lot of people might not be aware of is that 30 to 40% of the food that is produced in this country goes into a landfill. It is actually the single largest component that is going into our municipal landfills, contributing to global warming. So what I really try to emphasize to people is that while hunger might not affect you directly, the environmental impact of food waste affects us all. And so it really is a worthwhile mission that everyone should get involved in.
I think technology has enabled the food bank to really operate more efficiently, being able to kind of leverage it, and we're particularly through using software to track our inventory, and basically being able to track our accounting system, track our agencies and our donors. One of the projects we're working on for this year is we're planning to upgrade our what's called our enterprise resource software, which basically is our accounting software, and also basically track our inventory with that, and our agencies and our product owners. And what we're planning to do is upgrade to the latest version of that software, but also have a second phase of that project to be able to allow us to track our inventory even better in terms of from a pallet standpoint. So it'll also enable us to use handhelds to be able to do that movement and be able to track our inventory more efficiently.
if that dollar were to come to the food bank, then we'd actually be able to provide 4 nutritious meals, because most of our costs are operational and because we're working with wholesalers and so many great food donors. So that's just something to keep in mind if you're interested in getting involved. A dollar at the food bank goes a lot further than any of us buying a single can of food.
The homeless situation, those things really need to be addressed.
Yes.
You got too many people on the street sleeping that shouldn't be out like that. So I guess you guys got a lot of work to do.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
And I got a little work to do. I'm not too old yet to stop.
Do you have any advice?
I guess the best advice would be never give up hope.
Never give up hope.
Never give up hope. Because without hope, there's no reason to even strive, struggle, try to do anything. The bottom line, we see through, I guess from birth, everything is a struggle.
Yeah.
Mother struggles to get the child out. Child struggles to walk, struggles to learn how to talk. So life is just a struggle.
It's the nature of it.
Yeah.
Can't avoid it.
Yeah. So I think the more we kind of embrace it from that aspect, the better off we'll be. We should always have hope. We should always have hope.
Every dollar you give can provide at least 10 meals to families in need through the Feeding America network of food banks. Help end hunger, help make history, and show others that there still is hope.